Welcome back to Gun and Shot TV. I've talked about a few different lever guns, and one of my favorites, it's not necessarily an authentic lever gun or anything like that, is the Henry 22 lever action. I think this is called the Henry Frontier model or H001 or something like that. This is the base model, cheapest Henry you can get. I think they run somewhere from 200 about 300 bucks new, depending on how cheap the store you go to is. But the neat thing about these is they're new production. They're pretty high quality for a 22, and they have a really nice smooth action. So compared to getting something that, with a lot of older lever actions, you don't quite know what exactly they went through. And even some of the nicer older lever action 22s are quite expensive for what you get. With a Henry, you know that it's new, it's got a warranty, and it's a fun gun. These are super fun to shoot. They've got a really nice smooth action that you really can't beat. The design is actually originally an Ithaca design that I think was made in the 60s. And when the Henry Company started up in, I believe, the 90s, started making different things, they bought the rights to it and they started making it again. And they do an awesome job. They have, different receiver covers. They'll do some custom engraving for you. This actually was originally a black receiver, but what they do is they paint them to save money, and also it's like a zinc Z-Mac or something cover, so it doesn't actually take a blue. So to get around that, you're kind of stuck doing what you can with what you have. Now the original black paint on here, I actually scratched it up pretty good actually using the gun. And I didn't really like the fact that it was all scratched, so I took it and stripped the black paint off, buffed it to a mirror finish, and then I used some like semi-matte clear coat stuff just to protect it and keep the aluminum from oxidizing anymore. I've seen some people do like a color case hardening where they'll just use cold blue and splash it on there, because it won't take a blue correctly, but it will make some patterns and swirls there if you do it right. So that's one option you have if you have yours and you do scratch it. It doesn't really affect anything. It's just, cosmetic. And it's really simple to take off. You just take out the tang screws on either side of the receiver here, and 4 screws, and the whole thing just lifts right off. And it's really easy to get in there and get the bolt out for cleaning. There's really not any moving parts other than the bolt and the lever. And, it all just kind of rides together. So other than that, I really haven't done anything to this but shoot the crap out of it. I did one time I was out shooting it and I lost my front sight hood, but I called the nice people at Henry and they sent me a new one for free that day. I've heard that they will take care of pretty much anybody for anything, and I know my brother, when he was working in a shop over in Rockford, the owner of Henry actually came out and he was a super nice guy, and one of those people that just loves guns, loves selling guns to people, and just wants people to be happy. So definitely worth a look if you want a budget 22 lever action. I actually like this one so much. My fiance was looking, I think, one year for a birthday, and we were at a gun shop, and she saw one of the nicer ones. So we actually got her a nicer one. I'll do another video about that in a little bit. But if you want a decent value and 22 lever actions, definitely look at the Henry. It may not be an authentic, it's not a Winchester or a Marlin or something like that, but definitely a great gun, fun to shoot, and for $200, definitely worth checking out. For Gun and Shot TV, this is Chris saying, have a rootin' tootin' drunken shooting day. Thanks for watching.